Hi, this is Pastor Ben coming to you again today for our daily devotional. Thank you so much for joining us. Have you ever wondered why the idolatry is such a big deal in the Bible? If you're reading along in our sermon series in Kings, you'll notice that over and over again there's this conflict about idolatry or idol worship or worshiping other gods, especially some kind of a statue or image. What's the big deal, and why is God so upset about it when they do that? It seems so odd to us because in our modern world we don't worship idols. We don't really know anybody who worships idols, so it's kind of a foreign thing. But let me draw your attention to something. At the very beginning, when God created human beings, He created them to be in His image. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean for a human to be an imager or an image of God? We use images in our everyday life. We have our picture on our driver's license. We have monuments or statues to famous people or events to represent those, to commemorate those, to make us think about those things. So in some way, shape, or form, that's what humans are. Humans are supposed to be walking, talking, breathing statues of God. We are alive. And so it kind of clicks for us then, if we think about it, why God would be so upset when we would create a statue to worship Him or to represent other gods, because He says, listen, I don't need a statue to represent me. You do. You're my imager, not this object. How insulting to me and how insulting to you when you're supposed to be the image of God and now you make a statue of me. Let me give you one other thing to look at. In Galatians chapter 2, verse 20, the Apostle Paul says, "For through the law I died to the law so that I might live for God. I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave Himself for me." So, in the ancient world, people actually believed that the god or gods would inhabit this statue or idol. So what Paul is saying is that Christ doesn't live in a statue or idol. He lives in me. I'm His idol. I'm supposed to represent Him. So everything I do, every place I go, every word I speak is, in a sense, God saying those things or Christ saying those things through me. That's a sobering thought and should give us pause. Likewise, the way I treat other people. Said they are the image of God. And by extension, I'm treating God the way I'm treating them. So if I'm using and abusing, making fun of other people, I'm doing it to God, and that's also a sobering thought. The good news is that Jesus has made a way, not only has empowered us to overcome those things, but also has provided forgiveness when we do fail. That's all for today. Thank you so much.